Rise and shine, Michiana. Time for your morning sports update. Brian Kelly thinks the Irish belong in the playoff picture, but the College Football Playoff Committee says otherwise. Notre Dame fell 2 spots to 6th in this week's college football playoff rankings, which were released last night. They now likely need a little help in order to play for the national championship. We take a look at the top 10 right now. Notre Dame dropping from 4th to 6th. Here's where they could potentially gain some ground over the final 2 weeks of the season. You'll notice there are 2 Big Ten teams ahead of them, Iowa and Michigan State. Each of them leading their divisions right now. They both have games against unranked teams coming up this Saturday. If they win those, they will have to play each other in the Big Ten championship game. Obviously, both teams cannot win that game, so one of those teams will fall out. That takes care of the problem of the Big Ten for Notre Dame. But the bigger issue right now is up here in 3rd. The Oklahoma Sooners, who have been behind Notre Dame ever since the college football playoff rankings started a few weeks ago, have suddenly jumped them. How did they do that? Well, they did it by getting back-to-back wins over Baylor and TCU in the last couple weeks, while the Irish have struggled against Boston College and, to a lesser degree, Wake Forest. Oklahoma's got a tough game this Saturday at number 11 Oklahoma State, and it's actually not quite as impressive of a game as Notre Dame has against Stanford, who, as you can see, is now ranked 9th in the country. But the question is that Stanford win enough for Notre Dame to boost the resume enough to pass Oklahoma? We heard from the College Football Playoff Committee last night, and they told us why Notre Dame falls from 4th to 6th.
The Boston College game didn't add a lot to their resume, but it was more about the performance of Oklahoma and Michigan State against top-ranked teams that propelled them ahead of Notre Dame. So I think that combination of them not playing well the last couple weeks, combined with those high-ranked wins for both Michigan State and Oklahoma, propelled them up there.
Despite the committee's rationale, Brian Kelly still thinks his team's schedule warrants consideration as a top 4 team. You can hear more from Brian Kelly right now on our website, WSBT.TV.